seva Sayong Siji Pime Namba Jimba Po Treyana Bentama Masan Juba Shari Jibo Do Jibo Po Jinji Pema Chodo Sanyamba Kawa Tonda Nanga Timi Jimba Po Trema Chameti Tondu Jiba Jibe Zichari Marbu Jimba Po Trema Tengana Pema Chota Sani Sipa Tanga Tinji Dota Dijen Jamba Po Mambu Bomba Jimba No man to the Subtrin Junction Jimba Po Reda Papi Numa Bakapa Ninja the Gijin Chala Po Trema Mi Popi Me Chola Nipa Tevang Nipi Me Datan Jamba Po Seji Kuran Jula Tipa Tozu Tripiru Shantan Jimba Po Tebe Jinjon Sojin Paru Shimba Chanya Sono Mambonia Soba Po Todu Divi June Kane Seva Sandan Zijin Kurju Jibo Jimba Po Nijin Jubon Tuli Jurva Seji Kondu Joye Shoye Po Tambe Nesuji Bantipa Namanda Nalanji Tito Shibo Po Yanzo Nyevo Zoyin Timba Nyevo Omiya Tsoto Chu Tulu Po Kayito Torana Kubai Tine Zijambo Ela Suji Tugan Jodu Toja So Tuzi Ene Jip Ja Nande Tomo Jivo Tomje Yeden Yeden Lene Kupa Kulu Jo
I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the Guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, Veds, Bhagavad, Marabama, Vishkanting, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing of this gun. Once you crowns adore me, the Buddha boundless light, huge and rise that is too hungry. Ghost, your left hands adore me, the gold lotus. Your perfume hair flashes with lighting bound up. Like red gold garlands, how your face is beautiful. Shining full moon and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite you smelling bodies. White as the snow in coat, your hotly greeting. Pearls you are draped in radiance like the red of dawn. Your heart spread like perfect lotus Susa. Ranged on a still like you think like the atom. Clouds many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young. Palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. Your left bed is covered by antelope. Light beautified by fine earrings, bracelets and clets. You are Badona, destiny pure. To send your belly smooth as a lotus petal, your sublime gold bed is studded with fine gems from your hips, thread garment of the finest silk, supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering vast merit, you reach the sublime lower realms, liberators of the light. You dispel age and disease, you are supreme human beings, victor over Mars. Whose golden nectar genie beautify your feet, you form boundless secure beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as one, doctrine's keeper, all accumulations, done savor from the oceans of Milky water, men or women, if you rise each day at dawn, devote your mind with respect to Chen Rezik, and you praise him with his excellent pure song, recite clearly and purely, then all of you worthy and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in this life and all of your future lives. I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by God's Marabama, wish granting, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all these gone ones, you crowns adorn with the Buddha boundless light, you generous as used to hungry ghost, you left hands adorn with all of those, your perfume have flashes with lighting bound up like red gold garlands, how your face is beautiful, shining full moon, and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite you smelling bodies, white as a snowing coat, your oblique drifting pearls, you are decked in radiance like the red of dawn, you had sped like perfect lotus Susa, ranged on a steel like you think like the atom, clouds many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves, your left breast is covered by antelope hide, beautified by fine earrings, bracelets and anklets, you are bowed on a pristinely pure to send your belly smooth as a lotus petal, you sublime gold bed is studded with fine gems from your hips, thread garments of the finest silk, supreme wisdom of the Buddha gone be. Young gathering vast merit, you reach the sublime lower realms, liberate souls of delight, you dispel age and disease, you are supreme human beings, victor over Mars. Holds golden nectar, genie beautify your feet, you form boundless static, you beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as swan, doctrine's keeper, all accumulations, done savor from the oceans of Milky water, man or woman, if you rise each day at dawn, devote your mind with respect to Zik, and you praise him with his excellent pure song, recite clearly and purely, then all of your worldly and transcended wishes will be fulfilled in this life and all of your future lives. I prostrate to the protector of the universe, the guru of the universe, honored by beings of all three realms, praised by God's Marabama, wish granting, King of sages, supreme protector, I prostrate, noble body containing all bliss gone. Once your crowns adorn with the Buddha boundless light, you generous stars used to hungry ghost, you left hands adorned with a gold lotus. Your perfume hair flushes with lighting bound up like red gold garlands. How your face is beautiful, shining full moon, and your lotus eyes are white, so exquisite, you smell in bodies white as a snowing coat. Your hotly greeting pearls, you are decked in radiance like the red oak. Down you had sped like perfect lotuses, ranged on a still lake, you sting like the autumn clouds. Many jewels adorn your shoulders, you young palms are exquisite, soft and tender as new leaves. You left spread is covered by antelope hide, beautified by funny rings, blessed anklets. You are bowed on a pristine pure lotus, and your belly smooth as a lotus petal. You sublime gold berry studded with fine gems. From your hips straight garments of the finest silk, supreme wisdom of the Buddha can be young, gathering vast merit. You reach the sublime lower and liberate the souls of the light. You dispel age and disease, you are supreme among beings, victor over Mars, whose golden necks and NyungNe beautify your feet. You for boundless set secure beings in peace, dignified like elephant, graceful as swan, doctrines keeper all accumulations. Dan savor from the oceans of milk and water, men or women, if you rise each day at dawn, devote your mind with respect to Chenrezig, and you praise him with his excellent pure song, which like clearly and purely then all of your worldly and transcendent wishes will be fulfilled in this life and all of your future lives.
Please grant your blessing that the teaching and the holder of the teachings will remain for a long time, and that myself and all sentient beings may train in bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that we may fully attain the union of shamatha and vipassana, and that we may perfectly realize omniscient wisdom.
Om Soba Vajada Soba Dhamma Soba Vajada Ahoma Aum Kodurone Nabando Dembedu Nembobojine Tajarvasidi
This torma, endowed with perfect color, odor, taste, and potency, I offer to noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. By offering a bath with scented streams of nectar to Protector Avalokiteshvara, a lamp for wandering beings. May all defilements of the two kinds in this and all my future lives, may I be born in a good family, and may I be endowed with clear intellect, free from pride, and may I have great compassion and devotion to the Guru. May my samaya vicharism remain firm. May bodhicitta, the precious and supreme mind, arise in whom it has not yet arisen, and where it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. By offering a bath with scented streams of nectar to the Protector Avalokiteshvara, a lamp for wandering beings, may all defilements and the two kinds of obscurations of all beings be completely purified, and may there be auspiciousness for all beings to achieve the stainless three kayas. Exalted Lord, please heed me. I request you to forgive my lack of clarity in meditation, corrupted mantra recitations, and impure activities regarding cleanliness, all of which I have committed while controlled by lethargy and agitation.
Go ahead.
Om Mani Padme Hum. In the space before me is the exalted noble one who was born from the 6 syllables. He bathes me with nectar and flows from my fingers, which purifies the 3 obscurations. The deity then dissolves into my crown, and the lotus in the compassionate one's hands opens the lotus of my mind. Although you now depart to Mount Portela, great compassionate one, please return so we can meet again. Visualizing myself as the deity, I appear as the great compassionate one with one face and 2 arms. By this virtue, may I swiftly accomplish Lord Avalokiteshvara, and may I bring all beings without exception to that state. The King of noble prayers, aspiring to the deeds of excellence. Homage to the ever youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future, without exception, in every world, in all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samattabhadra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world, to all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, and I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truth to be completely filled with enlightened ones. On each atom, I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world. Each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfections with all the sounds of various melodies, an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music, and ointments, excellent canopies, choice lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Aru. By the power of my faith in the deeds of Samattabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequal offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done, thought, word, or deed, while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, Arhats, those who are in the path of training, and those who need no more training, and all sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminated the worlds of the 10 directions to turn the perilous wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many eons as there are atoms in the world, for the benefit and happiness of all living beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspirations and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment swiftly. May all worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with Bodhisattvas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the royal tree of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy, free of sickness. May they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving dharmic goals, and may their wishes be accomplished. May I remember my lives in all states of existence, while in the training for enlightenment and all my successive births and deaths. May I always embrace religious life. May I follow all victorious Buddhas and perfect all deeds of Samattabhadra, pure in the morality without defect. May my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue and whatever sounds are understood by living beings, in languages of the gods, nagas, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be free from karma, emotional affliction, and the influence of demons, like the lotus unsoiled by the Mara of the sun and moon in a clear sky, so that I may proceed unhindered. Throughout all the lands and all the directions, may I relieve the suffering of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness to and provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of enlightenment, may I work in harmony with the needs of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samattabhadra through all future eons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine. May we act alike in thought, word, and deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samattabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas, those guardians surrounded by bodhisattvas without tiring in all future eons. May I always present them with magnificent offerings. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy Dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I train in the practice of Samattabhadra in all future eons. Through rebirth in all the states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom. May I become an inexhaustible treasure of virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as there are atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of their bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everywhere, even on on every mode of dust, countless Buddhas of the past, present, and future, limitless pure lands and endless eons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which hold within each word the totality of perfect Dharma and an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to heed the endless melody of speech when the victorious Buddhas of the past, present, and future turn the wheel of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of past, present, and future. Thus may I enter into the realm of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminators of the worlds of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel, and enter the profound peace or nirvana, may I always be in their presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous swiftness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, the power of passions utterly subdued, and the power of demons utterly destroyed, and the power of the deeds of Samattabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of eons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of Dharma, obtaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly serving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations to the enlightened activities of all the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samattabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddhas is called Samattabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous actions that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samattabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to my activities. May there be no limit to my virtues. Through limitless perseverance, may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like the limit of open space. May the limit of my aspirations be equal to the limit of their activities and passion. Whoever offers the victorious Buddhas all the perfect joys of gods and men and the infinite realms of the 10 directions adorned with jewels, for as many aeons as there are atoms in those realms, shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever receives the aspiration of Samattabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirths, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will again all benefit lives in happiness, attain pure human rebirths, and soon become like Samattabhadra himself. Even those who are in ignorance committed the 5 unredeemable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting the aspiration of Samattabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, meridian continence, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. Profane and devilish beings will not trouble them, and they will be honored in the 3 realms. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the Dharmanic host. Whoever perseveres, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samattabhadra shall ultimately obtain perfect Buddhahood. May none despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way Valiant Manjushri and Samattabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all my virtues that I may train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the three times, I dedicate all these fruits of virtue to accomplishing the deeds of Samattabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all my obscurations be removed, that I may behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In the blissful land, may I completely fulfill all these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there, in the blessed assembly of Buddha, may I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May thereafter emanate endlessly through the power of perfection, wisdom, and to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtue I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samattabhadra, may all the virtuous aspiration of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating this aspiration of Samattabhadra, may countless beings drowning in a torrent of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest of dedication prayer benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samattabhadra release all beings from the suffering of the lower realms. By this merit may I attain omniscience. Having defeated the enemies for my wrongdoings, may I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Just as the Hira Manjushri realized things as they are, as did Samattabhadra too, I will follow in their path and perfectly dedicate all virtues. By the blessings of the Buddhas who attain the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging nature of reality, and by the blessing of the undivided Sangha community, may my prayers be fulfilled according to this dedication. The one known in the noble land as Aryadeva emanated to the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Jimgumpa, the heart son of Jinten Gumpo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. May the teachings of the great Jogumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence, through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are 1,000 Buddhas of the fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Cherizing. By this virtue, may I swiftly accomplish Lordship rising, and may I bring all beings without exception to that state.